Well, this doesn't want to screw on very nice. Oh well. Hey! Hi, I'm live. Whoops, I am live. Okay, so today we are talking about spinning again, because we are all getting ready for Spin Together. If you don't know what that is, it's a competition. Although I use that term loosely because we aren't really competing, we're doing it just for the fun of it. And it is, let's see, October 2nd through October 9th. It starts at noon your local time, ends at noon your local time. So it's a whole week of spinning, and it's a lot of fun. I actually made a group for our Black Sheep Voyagers team. So if you are interested in joining us for Spin Together for the week, and we don't care how much you spin, honestly, we're just doing it because it's fun. Then you can go check out the competition page. I think it's spintogether.org, is the Spin Together website. And I have a link off of our blacksheepfiberemporium.com. I'm just going to mention that. So, yeah, if you are, kind of curious about spinning, please join us. Remember, this is September, and our monthly goals are to learn something new. It's back to school, learn something new, because it's September. So that seemed like a good goal, right? Anyway, so you can even take pictures of yourself like learning to spin, because that would be a great thing. And you can hashtag Spin Together, and you can hashtag Black Sheep Fiber Emporium, and you can get entered for the monthly, I do monthly contests for Year of Self-Care. And again, it doesn't really matter what you're working on. We just want to see your needlework. So all you have to do is tag Black Sheep Fiber Emporium so we can find the post. That's the key. And I pull a winner every month. Every month I give away $25 to $30 of stuff or gift certificates. I mean, I thought it would be fun. Anyway, what else do I need to tell you? So if you missed my surprise little video yesterday, ignore that squeaking. My box from Japan came, and I have thread, and I have 4 new threads that I am going to be sampling, hopefully sometime soon, maybe tonight if I get enough stuff done, because I have spent all afternoon really working on orders, because I had a bunch of pre-orders for a bunch of the stuff in the box from Japan. So anyway, I think I have everything up online if you wanted to see what I ordered. All the new stuff is up online. We got a few new sashiko kits, some sashiko thread, and I ordered a bunch of tatting shuttles. I got the bright ones and the floral ones and the indigo ones from Japan. So throwing that out there. Anyway, so lots of fun new stuff. Just mentioning. Anyway, so today we are focusing on care for not quite as modern wheels. So the last time I talked about my Sonata and more modern wheels. Today I'm going to talk about my Ashford Traveller, which I have not spun on for at least a year. So it needs a lot of care, and we're going to talk about all the things that we need to be doing to prep our wheels. Next week we are going to hopefully, cross your fingers, start the stitch along on Monday, and then Wednesday we will be talking about fiber preparation, and if I have time I'll try to fit in e-spinners as well, just to make sure that we get that all kind of ready to go before Spin Together starts. So that's the plan. Okay, so let's talk about the wheel. And I'm out here on my porch because it was hotter than I thought it was going to be today. So as you can see, I definitely have some dust on my wheel here. I did go ahead and I brought out, this is just Orange Glow wood furniture polish. This is not the best tool to remove the dust here, but I can tell you to first go in and use like just a dry cloth and take off any dust that you find. And then we'll go ahead and we'll use the Orange Glow, because that's what I have on hand, to go ahead and just give everything a little bit of a rub down. Now, if I had some wood wax or some wood soap, I might just give it a little skim and try to clean this up a little bit better, because again, it has been a year since I've spun on my wheel. It's been sitting downstairs. It has a lot of dust on it, a lot of dirt on it. I did go ahead and I checked my drive band. Ina helped me check my drive band, I'll put it that way. And I did make sure that the maidens and my flyer assembly are decent, nothing's cracked, nothing's coming apart. So I did check all of this. But we do have to oil quite a bit on our older wheel, so I'm going to talk about that as well. So first, let's just give it a little rub down. Drop this out of the way. And I'm just going to sort of wipe it with this dry cloth to try to get some of the dust off. Because again, it's been a while. I can see that my spring is still good over here. That's something to check. And my spring is still good here. So both of those springs are good. And the plastic line that holds them, also good. And my knob is also good, my tension knob, but I'm going to take everything off tension. If you are storing your wheel for any length of time, it's a good idea to drop down the drive band. You do that with a little knob here on the Ashford Traveller. And it's also a good idea to loosen the tension on your tension knobs so that it's very loose, just so you don't stretch your spring out. So anyway, throwing that out there. Now, the Ashford Traveller actually has an inbuilt lazy Kate. So all of my bobbins are on here. I had thought about putting a poly drive band on, but this one's actually not long enough. So it just kind of sat on it. And of course, Ina thought that was super fun. So all I'm doing, I'm just like wiping off my poor wheel. There's nothing super, there's not like a trick for this. You're just wiping off your wheel, man. You're wiping off all the dirt. So I'm just gonna, again, wipe this all off. Now I actually put this wheel together. The Ashford Traveller comes as a kit, unless you happen to buy it from someone already assembled, but it comes as a kit, and then you can finish it yourself. So I actually chose, this stain, and I put a varnish on it, and I finished it. And I didn't do necessarily a great job, because you can see up here I have like some run over of the stain. But anyway. Alright, so now that we've wiped it down, I'm going to go ahead and just put a little bit of my furniture polish on here. And I'm going to hopefully set this up to where you can see what I'm doing. Let's see. Because I'm just going to wipe the wheel down. Again, this isn't anything fancy. I just took a little bit of polish, and we're just going to make it look a little bit nicer. So I'm going in between all of my spokes here on my wheel. Oh boy, yeah, this poor wheel. I spin almost exclusively on my Sonata anymore. I have thought about, that was too much oil on that section. I have to go back and wipe that off. Too much oil. You can also get too much oil. Try not to do that. But hey, I'm here to show you mistakes as well as best practices. So, anyway, there we go. That looks better. Oh, always put your oil on a cloth. Never oil your wheel directly, because you can create oil spots. So, yeah, I'm just gonna... There, that looks shinier. Give it a little love on this side. Okay, yeah, I could spend all day doing this. Because clearly I have not given this wheel love in a long time. But, to save us some time, because you don't want to just watch me oil my wheel. Let's talk about the other things we need to do. So that's furniture polish. That's a different kind of oil. The other thing that we need to do is we need to go ahead and oil a lot of different spots. So this is just spinning wheel oil right here, and it is it's a lightweight oil. So if you are out of spinning wheel oil and you can't find someone nearby that carries this, you can actually use sewing machine oil. It's almost the same thing, but with the Traveller, there we go. We need to put oil on all of these spots. I down in here. I did clean this the last time I had it out, but all of these spots, and these need to be cleaned regularly and oiled regularly because you have moving parts in here. And oh look, I gotta take this all apart here. This is a good, see all this dust in here? I gotta take all this dust off before I can oil that. So let's talk about how to get the flyer off. All right, let me see if I can hold it. Okay, so to get the flyer off, the first thing I've got to do is release my drive band. Come on, drive band. All right, nice. Okay, so my drive band is off. It's off enough. So is my brake band because I'm using a Scotch tension machine. And then this should just pop up. And, oh yeah, my poor flyer. Come on, pop out. There we go. Oh, yeah. Okay, so this has some old, let's see if I can get it in focus there, some old oil on it. So that's got to come off. And I'm going to use a different cloth for that, not the one that had the furniture polish on it. Take that off. And then I want to wipe off all the dust here. And then I want to remove my bobbin. There we go. There's my flyer assembly. Wipe all that down. There, doesn't that look better? Oh yes, that looks so much better. Much cleaner. Looks a lot better. There we go. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and I'm going to add oil to my flyer here and up the shaft there, so that when I slide this bobbin on, that everything goes together smoothly. So to do that, let's do this one. I'm just going to take my oil and just put a little bit on the shaft here. So you can see I didn't put very much on, just a little tiny bit. And then I think I'll put it on, oh yeah, there. That's a nice spin. And then I'm going to do my flyer attachment here so that hopefully when I stick her in, we have better luck. See if I can get this. Come on. There we go. Oh yeah, it was much easier. And then I'm just going to make sure that this is snapped in on the end. Yes. Okay, we are good to go. So that little dab of care is definitely necessary. Now, as you are spinning, oh here, so if you make a boo-boo like I did, and you don't put your drive band on before putting your flyer back together, you can unhook and rehook. There. Now my drive band is back in place where it's supposed to be, over this end of the bobbin. Anyway, okay, and then we're going to tighten that drive band back up and check everything. Just make sure. And the thing is, even though I haven't spun on this wheel for a year, with a little bit of love and a little bit of maintenance, she is back spinning just fine. So there we go. Looking good. Nice. All right, so that's just kind of some basic care. Check your drive band, check your brake band, make sure that you have cleaned and oiled your flyer head, make sure that you have cleaned and oiled your treadles and your axle on your older machines as well. All of those are friction points. And what we're trying to do is cut down on the friction so that our machine doesn't break down. So that's why we do that. What else do I need to tell you? Make sure that you wipe them down and give them a little love. Once a year is probably not enough. If you're really using your machine a lot, probably every month you'll want to do this. If you use it every day, then you might want to do it once a week. Just, you know, preventive maintenance is always better. It's just like for your cars. Preventive maintenance is always better than having a catastrophic failure. So, anyway. Let me turn this around. There we go. I hope that you are thinking about joining us for Spin Together if you haven't already. And even if you're not on our team, if you happen to catch this video, I hope that my little bit of cleaning and my tips has helped you to be more successful in taking care of your wheel. Because, you know, I'm all about education. I try really hard. Anyway, so what else do I need to say? I don't know. I think I covered everything. And sorry that everything's a little bit like wiggly today. I had to come out to the front porch because my deck is, oh my goodness, it's hot still. Oh look, you can see the owl and the bunny. I really need to clean my porch too. But my big wandering dude, I think is what I've decided to call it, is behind me. It looks pretty good. Not too bad. It's kind of filled out all summer long. And it's pleasant out here, even with a little dab of traffic. Sometimes I have my coffee out here in the morning and I let Ina take her chalk and play on the sidewalk because she likes to do that. Sometimes, not all the time. This morning we went out and I started picking the garden and we let the chickies out and she was feeding the chickies, and so that was fun. She loves to feed the chickies, like loves to feed the chickies. Anyway, okay, so if you have been looking for the Japanese tatting shuttles or the Olympus thread or sashiko kits or the Japanese Irish crochet book, it's all online. Finally, that's all online. Like I said, I am still working to get all of the orders that were placed filled, but I do have a good chunk of them filled, so I will be dropping all of those at the post office tomorrow. I already told Ina that we are going to the post office tomorrow, so if you order something and I have it in stock here in Missouri, it will ship tomorrow because I'm going to get everything done that I possibly can tonight. Yeah, I know. It's kind of crazy. Anyway, so that's my plan. And remember, we start the stitch along next week on Monday. I am, cross your fingers, hoping that the kits come like very, very soon. When I talked to Michelle, I asked if she could, ship them by today at the latest, if there was any chance. So I'm really hoping that we'll get the kits and I can get those turned around and shipped back out so everybody can have them next week sometime. And then Wednesday, again, we're going to talk about fiber prep and what to do in terms of, your plan. Some people have already started the fiber prep. They started it at the beginning of September. But if you haven't, then I'll talk a little bit more about what to do and what to expect. And then we might get around to e-spinner maintenance. I don't know. Cross your fingers. I hope so. But this month is all about spinning on Wednesdays, and we're going to get into the stitch along on Mondays. And yeah, anyway, that's the plan. Now, the first week of October, that Monday, I'm not going to be available. I will randomly go live, though, kind of throughout the week when I'm spinning, just to participate and spin together. But Wednesday I will be on, and we'll probably be doing some spinning. So anyway, just sort of a preview of what's ahead. Don't forget to hit that like button, the follow button if you're coming to us from YouTube. Remember, these are filmed live on Facebook, and then I save them and I put them all over on YouTube. And you can follow us at Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, although we don't tweet much. YouTube, that's a big one. Follow us on YouTube to get all of our videos. And don't forget to join our newsletter. Like, we're really trying to stay in touch with everybody and let you know what we have going on. So I will see you all on Monday. Until then, please take care of yourself. Don't forget to keep doing your Year of Self-Care posts and tag Black Sheep Fiber Emporium. And remember, it doesn't matter what you're working on. Just tag us so you can get in there running for a gift certificate or some fun stuff. Just, help me out here. So, yeah, until next time, please take care of yourself mentally, emotionally, physically, craftually. Please be safe, okay? Be safe. So, I'll see you guys on Monday. Bye.